Get your tag.
Oh, it is.
What up? This is BlackSanders and Two Socks coming at you live. I always do that. That's like my intro. BlackSanders coming at you live. About to get this Kombat League going.
Got the man Sock with us.
It's a big gap between us and the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in. When I die, put my money in.
Don't let this distract you from the fact that Britain blew a 13 colony lead. Well, the whole thing is yeah, that is true. Like, Britain controlled like what? Like the whole world? Like a quarter of it?
Quite a bit.
India, South Africa.
British colonies in Africa, British colonies all across the world.
They colonized everything. It's crazy to think that the person or the country that colonized everything on the planet and thought we're gonna take everything over.
I'll tell you something.
And then it just didn't happen.
Serge Ibaka and the Raptors is from Africa, okay, from Congo.
Yeah.
But he can speak perfect French, okay?
Oh, okay.
And that is why, because British colonies came in and taught everybody French and English.
Well, the whole thing is Britain wanted to conquer the world, but France wouldn't allow them. They're like,
they teamed up.
Nope. Well, no, France didn't team. No, they didn't team up.
They agreed with each other.
The whole thing was they were enemies and rivals, and everybody in the world knew that. So if you were getting bullied by France, you called on Britain. If you were getting bullied by Britain, you called on France. How do you think the American Revolution actually happened? They were about to lose. They were about to lose. And you know why they didn't? It's because the French Navy sailed in, and it was over. It was over.
Yeah, they got a fucking...
They wrote a letter and he said, France, send some boats. And then,
we need some help, bro.
Right when it was looking like America lost, the French Navy sailed in and said, nope, they win. They win. Like, they didn't even want nothing to do with it. They're like,
oh, I mean,
they
like,
win.
You got the biggest naval fleet in the world coming at you at the time. I mean, you really want that smoke?
Well,
I mean,
Britain had the biggest, but the whole thing was
but
when you're already fighting a civil war with America, like...
This is pretty much #2 at that time in the world, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, they were a big deal.
At that side of the world.
There was other parts of the world where this happened, though, too.
Oh, dude.
Like,
Japan was huge in naval when they were younger. In the modern days.
Japan
because
had no navy.
They needed
Japan didn't get a navy until like 1900, just before World War I.
That's what I mean.
In Japan, they didn't have a navy. You know what they did though is before World War I, they had a small war with China just before World War I, and they took all their boats and then said, "All right, we want peace." They literally took all their boats, like, and they took good ones too.
And then like, we're good now.
Everybody in Europe and America, everybody said there's no way China could ever lose to Japan. And guess what happened? They lost to fucking Japan with no boats. They had no boats. They just like took some canoes or whatever they did, and they got to China, and then they fucking bum rushed them on the land.
That's a pretty risky boat ride from that island. Man.
And they had battleships. They had not aircraft carriers. They had battleships. So that was like the big thing in World War I. If you had a battleship that could like shoot cannons and shit, like you were a big dog in the sea, bro.
You
like,
want to play, yeah.
And they took all of them. They didn't even want to destroy them. They're like, no, we're here for your boats, bro. Like, right. And then that's why they were so equipped in World War I and World War II, is because they stole shit from China left and right, bro. Like, they're like, you guys are bums, man. You guys, like, because they were ruled by like an emperor, a king or whatever. Like, that's why kings and queens are obsolete, bro. Okay, what's going on? Why can't I get online? What the hell is going on? I'm gonna pause this real quick. I just want to see if it's gonna fucking. Maybe I gotta restart the game. Hang on, I'm gonna try that. Stop broadcast.
I got pissed again. I'll flush this time. I forgot last time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, bro.
I'm gonna restart the game because I've had this happen a few